Took priority over K-State?
Not for me.
Let's go.
Good morning. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Welcome to the September 20, 2021 meeting for the Shawnee County Board of County Commissioners. My name is Kevin Cook. I serve as the chair this year, also representing District 2. Joining me this morning is Commissioner Bill Repon, representing District 1. Good morning.
Good morning.
Commissioner Aaron Mays, representing District 3. Good morning.
Good morning.
Madam Clerk, our first item.
First item is item 3, consent agenda.
There are 4 items on the consent agenda. Are there any questions or is there a motion?
I'll move to approve. Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflected it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item 4, new business A, County Clerk number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Commissioners, this morning we have a voucher report totaling $2,234,658.62. One item of note under there is for $12,812.25. It's under solid waste recycling to Routeware Incorporated. It's for the Routeware system. It's a quarterly payment. So I don't have any questions about any of this. How to move for approval.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Mays.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflected it passes 3-0. Our next item.
There are no correction orders today.
All right. Our next item.
Item B, Department of Corrections number 1, consider approval of a request to fill a vacant adult intensive supervision officer position at a maximum of $64,544.48 to be paid out of the adult ISP grant funds for fiscal year 2022.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tim Phelps, Department of Corrections. We had a resignation. One of our officers decided to go back home to Iowa where he grew up, and so it's created a vacancy, and so now we're seeking to fill that vacancy so we can continue the work. And this is one of the positions that's paid 100% out of grant dollars, so there should be no Shawnee County dollars involved.
Questions?
No. I'll move for approval.
Second. Motion for approval by Commissioner Rippon. Second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflected it passes 3-0. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Our next item.
Item C, Public Works number 1, consider approval of request to award bid to Scottwood Industries LLC for the purchase of up to 20,000 gallons of calcium chloride in the amount of $1.155 per gallon to be used, it's on the second page, to be used in the winter of 2021-2022 on county roads and on Grove and Monmouth Township roads maintained by Shawnee County with funding from the Public Works Road Maintenance Fund.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kurt Niehaus, Director of Public Works. The clerk had all the good information right there. I'll add that we had a single bidder, Scottwood Industries. The price per gallon is the same as last year, so no increase. This is one of our tools that we use to clear the roads of snow and ice. Questions?
You know, Kurt, I was recently on KSNT early morning show, and I was asked by the newscaster, why does the county seem to be always short on salt and ice? And I responded, I think that's incorrect, that we always seem to have more than enough when we start our process in May. So would you take a moment and just maybe kind of walk through how county does purchase their salt and ice, and if we do have shortages or if we have plenty for the next upcoming season?
Sure. Yes, there's been years where there's been a shortage of sodium chloride salt for snow and ice removal. Fortunately, Shawnee County, at least the time that I've been here, we've never run short. There was never a risk of running short. We try to get our contract for salt early, and it was approved in August of this year. We've already started with deliveries. We like to get in on this early because in those years there is a shortage. We like to be early bird gets the worm type of thing, and but quite frankly, we've never had a risk of running out of material.
And that's been my impression. I mean, Shawnee County's a community that prides itself, Public Works, with good road maintenance out in the county.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, we do.
Any questions? No. I'll make a motion then to approve the contract.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Cook, second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflected, it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item B2, consider approval of request to award bid to Mid-States Materials for the purchase of up to 12,000 tons of sand in the amount of $8.99 per ton to be used during winter 2021-2022 on county roads and on Grove and Monmouth Township roads maintained by Shawnee County, utilizing various fund accounts dependent upon the specific location of use.
Courtney House, Director of Public Works. This is the final of 3 products that we use on the road during the winter for snow and ice events. Sand really doesn't have any snow clearing properties, but it's great for traction. So for example, last year in February when it was so cold, salt really wouldn't clear the roads. It was so cold that even the salt was unable to melt the precipitation, the frozen precipitation. So we put sand down to at least improve the traction. So this year we had 2 bids. It's usually the same 2 bids that we have every year. And this year's price is actually a 51-cent drop from last year. Any more questions, or any questions, I should say?
Questions?
Move for-
Motion?
I'll move for approval.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Rippon, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflected, it passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Our next item.
Item D, Parks and Recreation, number 1, consider approval of request to fill a vacant park maintenance technician playgrounds position at an annual salary including benefits of $49,416.28 with funding from the departmental operating budget, and to fill in a subsequent position that becomes vacant as a result of filling this position.
Good morning, Commissioners. Scott Terry, Park Maintenance Supervisor. I believe Tim and Jeremy are both out this week, so you get the new guy. We just had a recent resignation, and this is to backfill the park playground tech position. Our plan is to post it internally, hopefully within 7 days within the union, promote, and then backfill. Subsequent would be the second request that position that vacates for that.
Questions?
No, I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflected, it passes 3-0. And congratulations on getting that through quickly. Our next item.
Item E, Audit Finance, number 1, consider resolution number 2021-63, establishing the procedure for the issuance and use of Shawnee County credit cards.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jennifer Sauer, Audit Finance. This is just a small tweak to our existing resolution, just making sure that it stays in sync with the county's purchasing policy.
Jennifer, what are the major changes, if any?
There is one change, and it's to item number 6, where it just clarifies that the credit card is to be used by the card holder only.
Okay. And do we have any other changes other than that?
Nope, that is the only sentence that we changed.
Any questions?
Seems like a good fix, so I will move for approval.
Second. Motion for approval by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflected, it passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Our next item.
Item F, Court Administration, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-314-2021 with Imperva for an annual software subscription used to assist in protecting the court's website and data from various cyber incidents at a cost of $14,299.20, utilizing 2021 budgeted funds.
Good morning, Commissioners. Lee Welch, Court Administrator, 3rd Judicial District. I really don't have anything to add other than what Cindy had said. This is an annual subscription that we've utilized for a number of years to protect our cybersecurity for the court's network.
Any questions? I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Cook, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflected, it passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Our next item.
Item G, Stormwater Valley Event Center, number 1, consider approval of a request for Spectre to enter into a contract, contract C315-2021, for an event licensing agreement with Smash It Demolition Derbies, Inc. to host the annual Blizzard Bash Demolition Derby at Stormwater Valley Event Center for the years 2021 through 2023.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kellen Seitz, Spectre Venue Management, Stormont Vale Event Center. I have 2 contracts before you this morning. The reason we're asking your approval for Spectre to execute these contracts is because both contracts outlive our current management agreement. This is a 3-year contract for Smash It Demolition Derby, which is our largest demolition derby for Blizzard Bash, which takes place in November. The current November event went on sale a couple weeks ago, and we are far exceeding historical numbers on that event. We've doubled the amount of pit pass sales, so certainly a great revenue producing event for the facility and for the county, and a lot of tourism and economic impact dollars that go into that as well.
Questions?
Yeah, I got a chance to go to this last year. It was quite an event, so glad to have them back. I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item G2, consider approval of a request for Spectre to enter into a contract C316-2021, for an event licensing agreement with USA Wrestling Association and Kansas Kids Wrestling to host the annual Kansas Kids Wrestling Tournament at Stormont Vale Event Center for the years 2022 through 2025.
Good morning again, Commissioners. Kellen Seitz, Spectre Venue Management, Stormont Vale Event Center. This contract is for a 4-year contract with the U.S. Wrestling Association and the Kansas Kids Wrestling Branch. We worked closely on this contract with Visit Topeka. Visit Topeka comes forward with some bid fund dollars, as well as Topeka Lodging Association and some of the production aspects of the event. This 4-year contract is an extension of the current contract that we had in place. However, it adds the 2 years of where we lost during COVID. So happy to answer any questions you might have.
Questions?
Kellen, how many kids does this bring in, this tournament?
Well, it's been growing each year. Don't quote me on this because I don't have the numbers right in front of my head, but I want to say last event that we hosted was about 1,500 kids. That included all of the youth male division with a small contingent of female wrestlers taking place 2 years ago. However, that female wrestling group has grown quite a bit larger. They're anticipating over 2,000 participants in the event. That's strictly just wrestlers, not friends, family, coaching staff, trainers that come and support the event. It's a pretty packed house. We do anywhere from about 5,500 to 6,000 people per day in the facility for that event.
And with the new addition to the event center, we can accommodate a lot more mats now, is that correct?
We sure can, yeah. So part of the thought process and part of the new dream of this event is traditionally we hosted 10 mats in the arena. We'll continue to host those 10 mats in the arena. However, we'll do breakout additional matches with anywhere from 6 to 10 more mats in Exhibition Hall, and still have the remaining part of Exhibition Hall used for their production space, team break rooms, things like that. So quite a bit of expansion to this event.
Very good.
Any other questions?
No, I'll move for approval.
Second?
Motion for approval by Commissioner Rippon, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, reflect that it passes 3-0. Thank you, Kellen. Our next item.
Item H, Information Technology, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C317-2021, a renewal of the annual maintenance agreement, contract C275-2020 with Imaging Office Systems, Inc. for the application extender imaging system to index, store, and retrieve electronic versions of documents at a cost of $38,850 with funding from the 2021 budget.
Morning, Commissioners. Mark Price, Information Technology. This is just the annual renewal of our imaging software maintenance. If you have any questions, I can answer them.
Any questions from Mark?
No. I'll move to approve.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Mays,
Second.
second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, reflect that it passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next item.
Item I, Sheriff's Office, number 1, acknowledge receipt of correspondence from Sheriff Hill regarding the purchase of Shield Force software and maintenance from Tyler Technologies, contract C318-2021, which helps to improve safety and efficiency for law enforcement officers with access to real-time computer-aided dispatch functionality at a cost of $206,230, utilizing federal forfeiture funds.
Morning, Commissioners. Caleb Acree, Administrative Captain for the Sheriff's Office. Before you this morning is our intent to purchase the Shield Force software and maintenance from Tyler Technologies. What this program does is it allows us to push our computer-aided dispatch, or our CAD system, and our record management system, our RMS, out to the mobile phones. The benefit on that and the efficiency that comes with that is we have officers that don't always have access to their mobile data terminals. And so take me, for instance, as a staff callback, not having an MDT or a mobile computer, this would put that software onto the agency's cell phone, which would allow me then to have real-time action of what the officers are working and current up-to-date intelligence as it comes through. So are there any questions?
And again, this is paid for by the forfeiture funds?
Correct, yes.
All right. Any other questions?
I will move that we acknowledge receipt.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Motion to acknowledge receipt by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflected it passes 3-0. Thank you. Our next item.
Item J, Commission, number 1, acknowledge the appointment by Commissioner Rippon of Kurt LaLoupe to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Advocacy Board.
Yeah, his name's pronounced Kurt Laut, and
Oh, there.
that's all right. I can see it. I don't think there's probably anybody hardly in the state of Kansas more qualified for a position like this. He worked for Topeka Parks and Recreation as head of parks for at least 10 years. He started and was director of Parks and Recreation for St. Charles County in St. Louis, and then he was head of Parks and Recreation in Manhattan, Kansas for about 10 years. So he knows the business.
Wow.
Well, motion then made by you.
Yes.
I'll second. And motion made by Commissioner Rippon, second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflected it passes 3-0. Mr. Laut, welcome to the board. Madam Clerk, our next item.
Sorry, I messed up your name. Item
he's-
5, Administrative
he's not here.
Communications.
He's not here. He's at home watching.
Well, I still apologize for that.
This is an opportunity for any department head or member of the public to address the commission on any item. Commissioner Rippon.
I understand today is somebody's birthday.
Really?
Madam
You
Clerk.
had to go there.
I had to go there, and so happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Don't
very
don't
much.
ask me to sing.
Oh,
I just-
well, that's what.
How about a round of applause?
There you go.
Oh, that's what.
All right.
Thank you.
How else can we embarrass you here?
There is not a singer in the crowd. Come on. Nobody sings.
Only her. She's the only.
You are joking. Come on. Kayla, come on, sing my birthday. Sing my happy birthday. Angela, Michaela, come on. Somebody's got to sing. Somebody.
Why did I bring
Amanda,
this
you, who just ran away?
Scott Wanamaker.
Scott Wanamaker. Come on, y'all.
That's your,
All right.
that's your
that's-
We don't want to
privilege.
steal it.
I always sing happy birthday for whoever's birthday.
I know, and you do a
say.
beautiful job.
All right. Well, the applause is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. It's just.
Happy birthday, well
I
deserved.
try not to have them on the commission days. You know, somebody's afflicting and so.
We did have a nice car show at Gage Park yesterday. It was a fundraiser for the War Memorial in Gage Park, and very successful. We had over 90 cars, so
Wow.
it was a good event. So that's it for me.
Commissioner Mays, anything?
Yeah, I got a chance to attend the assembly and celebration for Topeka High's 150th anniversary, birthday, I guess is what they're calling it, on Friday. Really cool, drum line, the madrigals sang the school song, the whole 9 yards. So birthday cake for everyone. Congratulations, Topeka High.
Absolutely. I don't know that I have anything else to add. Madam Clerk, our next item.
Item 6, executive session.
There are 3 items on for need for executive session this morning. One is personnel matters of non-elected personnel related to the health department. And then we have consultation with the attorney for the body or agency, which we deem privileged in the attorney-client relationship. One is for contract negotiation, and the other is for possible pending litigation, both under legal. A total of 40 minutes is requested, and that would be a motion made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Cook, second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, and it passes 3-0. No action is anticipated. Let's start at 9:25. So we are adjourned into recess for executive session. We're back from executive session. No action was taken. We are adjourned.